Welcome to the Denim and Pearls podcast. Business casual conversation laced with pearls of wisdom. Casual, authentic, unscripted dialogue about life, work, and entrepreneurship with the perfect blend of laughter and seriousness. Pull up a chair, kick back, and lean in as we welcome your hosts, Michelle Ross and Brian Swanson.
Go.
Well, hello there. My name is Dr. Michelle Ross.
And I'm Brian Swanson.
We are not on the porch today, so we are business casual.
What?
We're Denim and Pearls.
Oh,
We're business casual.
with pearls and wisdom.
From the ACA Business Club here in Colorado Springs, we did something new today. So we came out every Friday morning. They have a open coffee. Come out and check them out, meet the members, and we came out. I'm now a member.
Ooh.
Yes.
You're special now.
I am special. We're at the ACA Business Club, and guess who just walked by? Come over here, Scott.
The man in charge.
The man in charge. So, Scott, I think you're still here. Can you get in here?
I can do anything you need me to do.
Okay. So this is Scott Behan, and he is in charge of the ACA. Can you tell us, what is the ACA about?
The ACA is a franchise business which is all about relationships. Unlike other direct sales businesses that are out there, it's all about relationships. Who do you know? People you know, like, and trust. It's a private membership club, but you do have access 24/7 to a club if you need a place to work, if you need a place to socialize, if you need a place to do whatever. It's just a big community of fun.
It's an awesome community for fun, and that's why I joined it, because I'm in town and I need a space to work in. He's like, use the ACA building.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And we're so blessed to have you.
I'm so glad you invited me to come. So I just wanted him, he's walking out the door, and when you come visit us on Friday morning for coffee, you're going to walk right through this room.
And see your smiley face?
Yes.
Perfect. We got a picture everywhere for all her events going on.
Every wall.
This is now the Michelle Club.
No, don't say that.
No, but thank you for being here,
And thank you for having us.
and thank you for the trainings.
Oh yes, definitely. Thank you. If you're wondering where my speaking training is on Thursday night, it's here, the ACA. Here, it's on Garden of the Gods. But
905 Garden of the Gods. It has a big sign that says
ACA. Yeah, you can't miss it. But come out for coffee on Friday mornings. You don't have to be a member. Come out, check out everybody. Maybe you want to be a member because they're pretty cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to steal my mic back.
You can have your mic back. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everybody.
Scott. Bye, Scott.
Bye.
Bye. Love you too, Brian.
Hearts to you.
Well, anyways, we are at the ACA and we had coffee with them this morning, and I was the guest speaker. And really what was really cool about it is I wasn't really the speaker. I was being interviewed, which was really cool.
Was that an interview?
Wow.
He asked you 2 questions. You took up 30 minutes. I mean, come on.
Nah.
Okay, 3 questions in 30 minutes.
He asked me questions with long answers.
But the whole point of it is for people within the room to get to know who Michelle is. Because Michelle, when we come into the room and come into this area, it's always about our businesses. And Scott gave her an opportunity to talk about herself and get to know who she is. Hence the reason why we got Getting to Know You for our title today.
Yes. And now they also do these after-hour things.
Mhm.
And I think it's on the night of the 25th. They're doing food, something, and then
Poker.
Yeah. So
It's got the word poker in it.
yeah, we're going because there's poker coming up there. But anyways, check out the ACA. Look them up. ACA. You find them on Facebook.
ACA Business Club, Colorado Springs.
And then you'll be able to find them and see their calendar for what's going on. And then maybe we'll see you at one of their open houses at night or on the Friday morning coffees.
It's that simple.
Yeah. So getting to know you. Our topic today is about getting to know real people. And I said it today about the reason I ended up joining ACA, because I don't join groups, is I felt as if I found family in this group. And
Which is hard to find, by the way.
it truly is. And getting to know you, we actually have time to talk to each other,
Right.
which doesn't normally happen in networking groups. So this is not a networking group. This is a gathering of professionals who choose to be in a room together and get to know each other and assist each other with whatever they're doing.
Well, it's always a good thing because I mean you can go into almost any networking group, and what happens is you get this false sense of family, and the reason why you get that false sense of family is because everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to do business with you, so everybody wants to be your friend so that you'll know, like, and trust them. Well, what we find out is that's not always the case. So different organizations have different vibes and that kind of stuff. So is this a networking group? No, of course not. This is an organization of business entrepreneurs who genuinely want to know who you are. And you're not out necessarily just to sell. You're not out here just handing out business cards.
No, and that's the big thing that drew me here was that no one handed me a business card. They just started talking to me and said, "Hey, you gonna be here for the coffee?" Or, "Oh, you're gonna come to," and they gather to know each other and laugh. I love that. I love that we have laughter and joy in
Well, that's
room.
because of Scott. He sets the environment.
Scott's pretty
Comes to
good.
laughing.
He's awesome.
Right.
I always tease him that he reminds me of Tim Conway.
So, in the essence of what we're talking about, as opposed to just ACA just happens to be a club that works well. There are other organizations out there that are the same way. So when you're out looking for networking or you're looking at a club and you're looking to expand your circle of influence, big thing, you need to get to know the people that you're around. So there
Truly
are
know
other
them.
organizations out there that
Truly
you
know
can do the same
people.
thing with.
Yes, and this hour works for me too, so that's the other
Yeah,
thing.
time frames.
But what I wanted to say with the ACA, I met them years before I actually met them. I was speaking at their Monday morning international coffees, and I didn't realize that the office I was speaking for was in Kansas City, and that they were broadcasting through Kansas City out to everyone
Everybody,
in the nation. And I met Scott, the head of this ACA building, and I thought he was in Kansas or some other state. And that's when I found out Monday morning is International Coffee Training. And I was the trainer. Yeah, I was the trainer. The chair
Oh, we going into yoga and I didn't
no,
know
the
it?
chair, the way
Yeah,
it
no.
holds my arms,
It's actually very cozy and comfy.
yeah. I gave you the bright chair, did you notice that?
I look good in blue.
Well, I wanted to give you the bright chair because I'm wearing bright colors and you were wearing neutral. If I put you on the gray, you would disappear. So I put you on blue. I care.
She always thinks she's so smart.
I don't think.
We know that.
I know, I cannot think, I know. But no, we wanted to do the show from a remote position today because we are in town. And if you don't know Colorado Springs, Brian and I live far east on the other side of Colorado
About 25
Springs.
miles.
And so we came into town for this morning coffee and went, might as well just stay here and do our podcast before we run around and start doing that.
And there's air conditioning in here because it's hot outside today. It's like supposed to be 80 something.
Yeah, and Wi-Fi as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, what else?
Well, I'm still back on the fact of getting to know your group that you're with. And if you're looking for a group, some people don't look for groups, but if you're looking for a group and you want to feel welcome, check out all these different groups that are out there. ACA just happens to be for entrepreneurs, and it's something that's really good for us. So getting to know you is a matter of you getting to know somebody else.
Well, and I wanted to add to that, when you said, maybe you don't want to meet anybody, maybe you don't, but there is a saying, if you want to go far, but if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a team.
Close enough. I've heard something similar, but
Yeah. And then John Maxwell always says, when people say it's lonely at the top, yes, then you're doing it wrong. Because there's no way you got to where you're going alone.
and give credit to those behind you.
Yes. So when we talk about networking and getting to know people, it's truly getting to know people. It doesn't have to be in a group itself, but you need people in your circle of influence. You are the 7 people, a piece of 7 people that you hang around with, and you're part of their 7. And so when you surround yourself with people with growth mindsets and people who see a brighter future or a bigger picture, and when you say, I'm dreaming about doing this, and they do, you're never gonna get away from those people.
Well, it's like Galaxy Fest. I can't grow Galaxy Fest without other people's help, whether it's the board or whether it's volunteers. It can't all happen. I can't run.
What is
You know-
Galaxy Fest again? You always have to define it.
Why? It's a three-day pop culture festival right here in Colorado Springs. Are you happy now?
Yes.
So it was always described to me, you can't do everything yourself in your own business. In other words, if you owned a very popular food chain, you can't be the fry cook, you can't be the cashier, you can't be the manager, you can't do it all at the same time. Could you
can.
imagine what your business
You
would be
can,
like?
it would just be chaotic.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would be crazy still, you know, because you can't greet a customer when you're trying to cook hamburgers.
You could keep going about your Galaxy Fest.
Well, just saying, Galaxy Fest it's just a matter of all of the people that are involved in it. It can't be just me.
Yeah,
Which is
it's-
why I
it's
switched
together.
examples, but there's other people, wonderful people walking by. So everything, I mean, Galaxy Fest, I could sit here and talk about it all day, of course, but we don't want to do that.
No, we're talking about getting to know you, getting to know the people around you. So you do have a group of people that you hang out with, and I want to give you an assignment, a homework assignment. The people that you work with, or the people you do associations with in your business, I want you to actually ask them a few questions, like what's their favorite place to go on vacation? If they had no bars hold, what would they do? What would they be doing if they had money was not an issue, time was not an issue?
What is your bucket list trip?
And I don't like saying bucket list because it means you kick the bucket. But anyway,
But everybody knows what it
but
is.
that same idea, what if no holds bar, what would you be doing right now? And then like the third one is something silly like, what's your favorite holiday and why? And when you learn those kind of things about people, you realize if they're family oriented, if they'd rather be out on a single slope, you know, going down a ski slope somewhere. You learn more about a person, and it opens up conversation to get to know what else do you get along with.
As opposed to the common question of,
What do you do?
way to do. As business owner, that's our go-to question. However, if you want to create better relationships and you want to find out more about people so that you can create those better relationships or have different conversations, ask those kind of things. What kind of vacation? How many kids you got? What, you know?
And if you accidentally say, and it's probably inert in you to say, what do you do? And when they answer what they do, say, why do you do it?
Yes.
That's a deeper question.
It's creating a better conversation. It's better than yes, no questions.
Yes. And so getting to know you, getting to know the people around you. And I was about to sing the song, I'll try to stop myself.
Getting to know.
You know, it's getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to know you like me. And so-
I only know the 4 words.
but that's really, it's from
I don't remember what it's from. I was trying
The
to think
Hills
about
Are
that.
Alive. Song of Music,
Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music.
I got that. I know that.
And so that's where that song's from. But get to know the people around you and learn more about why they do what they do. And you'll realize what will end up happening is you'll find that there's other commonalities that you have that you can maybe expand both of your businesses with, because there's something you don't know about each other that could really be a big part of what you do together.
I'm just looking to make sure that everything has gone through, and I do believe it has, but I just want to make sure that we're recording and all that other fun stuff. So continue talking.
But anyways, they have this new thing here at ACA, and I think Brian's about to participate in it. But ACA members and non-members actually can
Mhm.
put their advertising on this video screen, and it's throughout the nation. They've got these things where it's just scrolling commercials, and you can buy commercial time and put it on, and it keeps. That's what's happening.
That was not my point, but it's out there.
Okay, good, it's working. So go get to know the people in your world and why they're in your world, and be sure to share why you're in their world as well. Make friends with the people that you probably already consider friends.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, we all have commonalities and things, but also I want to make an emphasis on being open to conversation. You never know. You presume something about somebody, and you think that they're this or they're this or they're this or they're this. Maybe they're not. maybe it's only one specific characteristic of them that you don't care for, but what about the rest of it? What about the person? Just because they believe one way or they believe another way doesn't mean that they're not right for you.
Well, like, we
It's
came
putting
up,
people in a box is what it's doing. You have to be open to friends, like conversation, friendships.
well, I'm saying like the people that you meet, like with me, I had like the exterminator come to the house. And I didn't talk, I just said hi to him, blah, blah, blah. And my daughter went down with him. And when they came up, she was, yeah, I told him, he asked me what that thing was in the corner. And I told him I'm a cosplayer. He loves cosplay. And so she starts talking to him about cosplay. Next thing you know, we found out this man, he's gone to every Galaxy Fest you've had. He knew about all of this stuff. And he was so excited to meet someone else who loved it too. She found out by accidentally leaving something out. He went, what's that? Oh, I build costumes, you know. And so like this other one, the young man who waved to us when he walked out, when I first met him at one of the open houses here, when I asked him, oh, so what do you do for a living? What do you do for fun? He goes, well, for a living, I cut down trees. And it's fun. And then later on, he gets on stage and starts singing and playing guitar. It's like, whoa, whoa. I did finish the question. What do you do for fun?
Right.
We got stuck in the tree business. And he has a band. He just put out a single. I mean, he's amazing. His band's amazing. This is the one with the box movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyways,
I think the boxing is so cool.
yeah, you just never know who you're going to meet and what hat they're wearing on that day. And when people meet me and do, oh yeah, she looks kind of snobby. And then they find out later I'm not. You gotta get to know me.
Yeah, don't try and meet me at a Galaxy Fest.
Yeah, because he's
during the show. Yeah, you will not like me.
Well, like we were talking about last night with Marcia Domela about bank code and personality traits. And
Mhm.
you can have your personality trait, but when you're stressed, your traits switch sides. That's a whole nother thing.
Well, see, I was thinking about that because I don't think I really switch. But when I get into a mode where I have to be efficient, then yes, I'll switch. I don't know if it's necessarily a stressful situation.
It's
I think
no,
mine
but
is.
you did pick words too much with that kind of stuff. When they say stress, your common trait is what you tend to sit in. When your body sees that this trait, that main trait isn't working, it switches to the next one that will work. Like I said, we're always all four. Okay? So when I say switch, it's not switch, it's the next one takes lead. The
Right.
next dominant trait takes lead or whatever. And like in my case, my third trait jumps to the front and then the other ones fall behind. But we're always everything at all times. And like I was with you and I, we both took a test, personality trait, and we are all of our dots are very close to the center, so we can jump from dominant trait to dominant trait. Not many people can do that. So when you say, yeah, but, it doesn't work for 98% of the people.
That's true.
So you cannot say that.
But yeah, ha. I didn't say yeah, but I said but yeah. So not you. You were mentioning stress, and I mean yes, the situation can be stressful and you switch. But I'm thinking about I have to switch in order to in Galaxy Fest during the convention or during the festival itself. I have to be a manager.
Yeah.
I have
You
to
switch.
be directive.
You're not
I
sitting
have
on
to
a
do it.
yacht with your feet in the water.
Right.
So of course the other trait has to come out.
So it's hard to find that nurturing side when you're
It's not
when you're
supposed to
being a
be.
manager.
Well, and just like in a romantic situation, you would not be that normal trait. The other one would take, the nurturer comes out
Right.
further. So depending on where you are, different things come out. And when we do those assessments, it's your neutral state. If you were just walking down the street being yourself, what's your normal state?
Sing and do what I did.
Or the song that's been in my head, da da da, what you do and what you
Oh
do.
my.
Da, da, da. But yeah, personality traits, it will switch. But when people do, I don't understand, I'm not this kind of person. Well, you're in a situation that's not normal for you. So yes, it shifted on you.
Right.
And your other trait that needed to be out comes out. When the problem comes is when people have very no awareness of their other stronger traits that can take over.
Well, they refuse to
And-
change.
And if they don't, everything just starts falling apart and they do, what the heck's going on? I just don't understand. It's because you didn't allow your other trait to pop up. You're forcing it down because you want to stay this one person. Well, it's fine and dandy, but that one person is made of multiple things, and you need to allow those different personalities to come out when needed.
That my brain is going off on such a different direction, but I don't want to go there. So I'm trying not to. So did we talk enough about getting to know you?
Yes, I think we have.
It's been
And
close.
I need food.
It's that time of the day.
It's that time of the day, and I've had enough coffee this morning. I had half a donut, which my body is not happy with right now.
I had some kind of a cracker.
Oh yeah, the Philippine crackers that Marsh brought.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, the Philippine crackers.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyhow.
go out there, be the best version of you, unapologetically, and I want you to go like, share everything, this post, and then the next thing we have homework for you is
Go to my Facebook page and share all of my events.
no. Go to
After dark, it's
Go-
27th. I need to put that out
go
there.
to Galaxy Fest. Can you spell it fast?
GALAXYFEST.
OneJetWord.com. And then you'll see After Dark, get your tickets because they're selling out. And honestly, I think you should drop the tickets because it's Friday the 13th.
What does that have to do with this?
Because you just say, for today only, the price is $5 less. Buy your tickets today.
Because it's Friday the 13th?
Because it's fun. Yeah. No. Never mind. But go to galaxyfest.com. The general admission is only what?
25.
$25. VIP is
200.
$200, but well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's lots of things and goodies and the swag bags that are coming out. So go to galaxyfest.com. Get your tickets now.
Oh, and I have to say, you must speak things into fruition. Into it, as most people say, into existence. I actually ended up getting one of the, she probably positions in the top 3 drag queens right here in the state. And she was right on that bubble and I finally got her.
Yay.
She was available, yada, 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 yada.
She's amazing. By the way.
Yes, Manny
The-
Queen.
the
She's
lineup
right here
he
from
has-
Colorado Springs.
The lineup he has is amazing, but Manny Queen was the one we've been wanting.
I've been wanting her bad.
Well, from the idea of this event was Manny Queen should be here.
Mhm.
So anyways, anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
So if you are in Colorado Springs or the vicinity of it, and you want something to do on Fridays, Friday morning at 9 a.m., the ACA has their coffee. And then I know on June 25th, if you go to the ACA Business Club Colorado on Facebook, you should be able to find out their coffee, because I'm pretty sure their coffee is Wednesday the 25th. Not coffee, after hours. Sorry.
I don't know.
Wednesday,
Check out the
June
schedule.
25th. Okay, go be the best you. Go enjoy the sunshine and wherever it is where you are. And we're going to go outside and play in the sun. My name is Dr. Michelle Mraz.
And I'm Brian Swanson
We are Denim and Pearls. We are business casual
with Pearls of Wisdom
from the ACA Business Club
from the porch.
in Porch.
No,
The-
I gotta
oh no,
hit
we're
the button.
the porch at the ACA Business Club.
There you go. That's better.
Okay.
Because we're always the porch.
Okay, good.
I gotta go.
Okay,
All right. I'll see you later.
toodaloos. Bye, everybody. Share, like.
They can't hear me though. Hey, you're all by yourself.